Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of this week's releases. It is Ginseng Roots #2 from Craig Thompson. I did a review of the first issue. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Beautiful to look at, absolutely fantastic. And Ginseng Roots #2 doesn't disappoint as well. It's just unreal, visually fantastic, and a really fascinating biography about his life kind of revolving around the ginseng root industry. Craig Thompson is known, really well known for Blankets, which is an autobiographical graphic novel talking about his fallout of his religious upbringing, and Ginseng Roots, very similar to that, is just kind of biography about his and his family's life in around this plant and this farming industry. The first issue focused on his childhood and how they spent their summers and time picking roots and making money and buying comics with that. This is more of the exploration of actually coming up with the comic and whether or not he wants to do it. It is very meta and kind of fascinating to read in that he is having discussions with his brother and his sister and his parents about doing this graphic novel and this autobiographical comic talking about their life in the ginseng industry. And it's kind of fascinating due to that. Like I don't know quite how to describe it. I can't think of anything else where I've seen that sort of meta discussion. You can really kind of get a feel from it that he is torn as to how to approach this, if he wants to approach this at all, and what's the best way to go about this story. So, you know, his family is all in there. Like they have their opinions, they give it to him, and it's really interesting to read. So in that way, I think the story is absolutely fantastic, and you know, it definitely feels like a chapter in you know, a larger story. And what's interesting is that, you know, going with the first issue and the second issue, I actually don't know if this would necessarily work as well as a graphic novel. It would feel somewhat out of place, where this chapter should probably be the first chapter, where he's kind of debating whether or not they should do the graphic novel or the story at all. So it coming out this way, I think it's in some ways working for the story more than it would as just one giant graphic novel. So you know, this is a great example of comics mattering of how they're released. You can go and check out the art. I mean, the art is gorgeous. It's black and white with a little gray, a lot of gray, and some red smattered throughout. I mean, it is Thompson's just unique style, very pretty, you know, very his. I'm not going to show everything, but you can check it out. It's very detailed, gorgeous comic. I find this a really fascinating read. It's obviously a world I know nothing about, and I want to learn more about it. I really want to see this storytelling about storytelling, is kind of seeing what it's turning into. It's out now from Uncivilized Books. We're going to go and do some links where you can go purchase it. No idea if some of them will be affiliate links. You can go get this through your comic shop, though. Go support your comic shop. There's a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links as well where you can go purchase it. And I want to thank Uncivilized Books for hooking us up with this review copy. We really appreciate it. It's absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. To me, this is like a 10 out of 10 as far as comics. And thank you for watching. Now, if you were into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.